All right, a lot to uncover. Cowboys, news of Mike McCarthy saying that he will not talk about playoff games until he get 10 wins. And he's saying it's not a guarantee, basically, but that's when he will talk about the playoffs. And I like that mentality. Let's not count our eggs before they hatch type of situation. And his mindset is clearly one game at a time at this point. Now, speaking of that, he spoke about Connor Williams. He said he handled everything well. He handled everything properly, and I like that. So it appears that they may be moving Connor Williams back at left guard. Now, keep in mind, Connor McGovern normally played the right guard situation, right? And he got elevated to play left guard due to his time on the field and what he was able to do in spurts. And he's just naturally stronger than Connor Williams. Connor McGovern is stronger than Connor Williams. But let's not forget about Connor Williams been playing at that role for so long, and Dak Prescott is just comfortable with him. And that just could be the situation in the scenario, right? Would you rather have a guy in your lap, or would you rather have the penalty, the flag? And I'm quite sure that he corrected his wrongs, and he looked back at everything and said, okay, I had this time off to reflect, watch this team go through the struggles, and I'm going to showcase what I bring to the table. That should be the mindset of Connor Williams, right? Also, in practice, Tony Pollard, back at it, baby. Back at practice. I don't know if he got that Wolverine blood, quick healing powers. So I don't know whether or not he's going to play this weekend, but he's practicing. And we will see whether or not that explosiveness is still there. That's just how it goes. Now, this is the news, real talk, and this is the news that I can't stand. When teams are looking for head coaches, they tend to look at rosters and they say, okay, who's the number one in this category, or who's number 4 or 5 in that category? Oh, the season is still going. Their season is over with. But let's bring this guy in to interview him. Let's see what he can do. Pick up the phone, call him, tell him to come over for a cup of coffee. That is what they're doing now, from what I've heard. The prototype, the guy that people may want, Kellen Moore, right? Could be Dan Quinn, all of those things. And I'm saying, when you go into battle, you want to be focused, you want to be level-headed, and you don't want to say, well, I'm thinking about 2022, I'm thinking about 2023 or 2024. No. The moment is here. The NFL need to do away with this. The offseason is long. And I get it. You want your program to go a certain way, and you want to be able to reach out to certain coaches to get things going. But the offseason is pretty long. Why can't the NFL just wait? Distractions, baby. There's no way on this beautiful world that you can say, well, these guys will not get distracted. You know, sometimes you go through an interview and your counterpart or your loved ones will be asking you, hey, how did you do? Did you get the job? Did you get the job? How did you do? And there could be two things that can happen. One being you're angry and upset that you didn't get the job. Two being, oh, I should have said this while I was in the interview, right? Or I should have mentioned that. And that take away from what you're doing to get your goal, your ultimate goal, to win the Super Bowl. The NFL just need to do a better job with that. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Kellen Moore for getting the attention, or Dan Quinn, or whoever it may be. But while the season is going, they need to pump the brakes. The NFL need to pump the brakes, because I believe that calls a level of distractions. That's just my thoughts on that. I could be 1,000,000% wrong. I know somebody could be saying, hey, this opportunity is so big for him to get a chance to be a head coach. But come on. Why sully it? Why denigrate it? I digress. This team, I mentioned before, heading into week 15 is already here, right? What can we get out of Ezekiel Elliott? Can Dak Prescott get on the same page with his wide receivers? Can Dak Prescott step up and be tall? Get in rhythm? Because this is what this is about. You got 4 games to get in rhythm. I think the defense is still humming, right? I raised a question on my Twitter page. I said, man, which defense do you guys feel is better? This defense right here, the 2021 defense, or the 2009 defense, right? They were ranked number 2, collectively speaking. Didn't get a lot of turnovers like we are doing now. But they stopped the run. You couldn't run on those boys. And they created a lot of pressure. Now, this particular team, this defense, number 1 in the National Football League on third down defense. And everybody know that's the name of the game. Get them off the field on third down, right? 3 and out, 3 and out. That's what you want. Get the ball back to your offense. And then if you can be stingy enough to take the ball away and give it back to your offense, that goes a long way. And, of course, stopping the run. So we'll find out when talent get a little bit better. They are already planning ahead to change some things around. Case in point, Cowboy Nation, the Cards game. They already said, you know what, noon, let's slide this thing to a more prime time, slot. So we can get more eyeballs watching. Everybody know that they still like this is the good thing about the Cowboys. You hate them, you watch them. You love them, you watch them. Even if you're in between, you watching them, right? And someone can argue that, man, either you're going to love them or hate them. But we bring all of the eyeballs. All of the eyeballs are pointing or looking at the Cowboys. And the NFL knows that, right? They know that. So this team must stay level-headed and focused, get on the right page, the same page, and on top of that, Cowboy Nation, this team got to get in rhythm. Now, I do know that there's a lot of Pro Bowl votings going around, and we know, just like I lamented earlier, a lot of eyeballs on the Cowboys. And that's cool. That's cool. Going to the Pro Bowl is cool, but I'm greedy. I'm flat out greedy, Cowboy Nation. I give 2 tears in a bucket about a Pro Bowl. I want Super Bowl. I want this team to get locked, loaded, and focus in on winning each game, right? And getting to that Super Bowl. That's what I want. Now, if they somehow fall short of their goal or what have you, and then the Pro Bowl is there, that's cool. But as a fan, I don't give 2 shakes about that Pro Bowl. It's all about that Super Bowl, Cowboy Nation. So when we look at everything and we say to ourselves, let me just rehash all what I said. They changed the game for the Cards, right? We got to get on the same page, especially this offense. The defense, stay humming. I don't like the fact that I believe December the 28th, that's when they can start interviewing coaches around here for head coaching jobs and stuff like that. The NFL need to change that because it throws the focus level off, right? Tony Pollard's back at practice, and they're about to switch Connor McGovern out and insert back Connor Williams. So we'll find out how that thing will shake out. And the Cowboys staff and some of the people, I believe some of the beat writers were saying, well, they do run better with Connor Williams in the inside there. So we'll find out, right? And we got to sprinkle in the fact that you did add a hobble to Ezekiel Elliott, right? And he's battling through some things. And this offense, collectively speaking, before the Denver game, 4th ranked in rushing, and after the Denver game, and since until this time right now, we're ranked 21st, 22nd in total rushing stats there. What else changed? it wasn't just Connor. It wasn't just Connor, right? I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there. So post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's go.